BC's Wexit movement began in the Peace following the election. Dawson Creek resident Mackenzie Pollard created the Wexit British Columbia Facebook page. It's been picking up steam ever since, like with Wexit supporter and Fort St. John resident Alan Yu.
The odds are always against the West and always for the East, with 61% of the voters in just two eastern provinces.
Yu sees this as getting in the way of Western Canada's main industry, oil and gas. Since Trudeau's Liberals gained power, their approach to focus on climate change has been seen as anti-oil and gas by detractors, with fingers pointing towards an imposed carbon tax. However, the trouble started when Stephen Harper promised to turn Canada into an energy superpower in 2006. That ultimately failed, ending with the 2014 global oil price crash, creating huge job loss all over. And just this week, energy giant in Canada announced its move to the United States. It's promised no jobs will be lost, but it is another big blow for Western Canadians.
You hardly see the impact of natural resource jobs in these cities, so they are more sort of ignorant as to how the economy of the interior and the North BC is.
Mike Ramsey is a resident of Peace River, Alberta, and is neither for or against Wexit, as he wants to wait and see out how it plays. However, he says he feels much of the same neglect from the East in Trudeau's government.
There's a lot of people out there that are condemning the oil field and saying it's dirty and such. But until you've actually worked in the oil field or have any knowledge of the oil field, we do things so environmentally friendly compared to other countries.
Ramsey says Trudeau's federally imposed carbon tax has negatively affected Western Canadians the most. He believes the biggest carbon tax supporters live in larger metropolitan cities where they can bus around.
We don't have that option here in Northern Alberta. There's no bus system in Peace River. To take a cab or anywhere, it's not financially feasible.
Feels a bit to me equivalent to, a very frustrated child threatening to hold their breath in order to get their way.
Harrison says the federal government should take the concerns of Western Canadians seriously, but to actually separate is next to impossible.
A Supreme Court reference in 1998 found that in the case of Quebec, but presumably by extension also Alberta or any other province, it is not legal to unilaterally declare that that province is going to secede.
That reference found that a referendum needs to take place within a province before they can secede. The guidelines for those were established in 1999 when Canada passed Bill C-20, otherwise known as the Clarity Act. While Yu believes Saskatchewan and Alberta will have an easier time seceding, he admits he has no clue how northeastern BC will be able to join. Christian Davino, CJDC-TV News.
Salon and barber services provided by Skinovations. Be swept away to a world of peace and tranquility at Skinovations Salon and Day Spa.